Yo, we back. We are back. And I'm not even supposed to be on today. But my boy hit me. He said, let's interview. So we here. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Yurt. Welcome back. Y'all know normally we only supposed to do this on Mondays and Thursdays, but our guest, if you remember last time, our guests they be putting me through hell, man. Our last guest didn't show up. This guest was supposed to come on tomorrow, but he was like, yo, can we do it today? I was tired. I had my feet kicked up. I said, you know what? Let's do it today, man. Let's get it. Jay Bleezy, why you not answering my calls? Sweetheart, I don't know who you are. John Bride D, Crip Lives Matters, absolutely. Suburban Wifey, it's Wifey Wednesday. Shout out Sydney Christine. Y'all know what to do, man. Drop your cities in the chat. What city y'all tapping in from? Drop them in the chat. I'm pulling up my sound effects right now. I got a change that we making to the show that we got here, so I'll let y'all know about that in a minute. Let me just get my sounds up real quick. We're going to build this joint out together, man. Ooh, hold up. We're going to build this joint out together. Side Chicken Thursday tomorrow. I don't know what that means. I got somebody in the building from Redlands. I like that. Talk to me. Anybody from Inglewood in the chat, man? Where's my city at? Represent. Let me see. New document. Y'all hear my dog up there? Victorville in the building. All right, Victorville. Shout out Victorville, man. Anybody from outside of California in the building today? Let me see. I'm almost. Yes, sir. Harlem, New York. That's what's up. Okay, I like that. All right, let's clap it up. You know we got to clap it up. Yeah. Inglewood in the building. All right. Buffalo, New York in the building. All right. Los Angeles. Okay. We popping today. I like it. So look, normally I get on here and I'm not like a very structured person. Crenshaw District. What up? I'm not the most structured person in the world. I actually hate structure, which is why like I could never keep a job. I'm just not a structural person. I'm more creative. I like to wake up when I want to wake up. Like I'm very bad with that. And so I was wanting to get on here and talk to who I wanted to talk to. Bring on friends that I rock with and just have conversations. My co-founder, Craig, was like, yo, we need to have some structure to this. We need to name it, blase. We need to add episodes, da-da-da-da-da. None of that I wanted to do. But after our last episode on Monday with emails, he didn't show up. And I had to power through. And I didn't have no topics. I didn't have anything. I actually don't really have any topics today. But it showed me like, yo, you're going to have some structure. So going forward, this is officially episode 2 of our town hall meetings. That's what we're going to call it. I still don't know what I want these to necessarily be about. I kind of want to always bring a guest up to come talk. So Brick is going to come in about 20 minutes or so. But I'm still figuring out. I don't know if we should run through like the topics of the week. That's kind of the going thing with most shows. So that's probably what we're going to end up doing. You know what I mean? But that's the major change that we're going to make. You know what I mean? Because I want to start, Mr. Audrey Jones, give me a sec, I'll let you up. I want to start interacting with y'all. I want to start building up a name for not only myself, but Suburban to where we can branch this over from here. We want to go to YouTube. And then from YouTube, we trying to take this shit worldwide. So it's going to take a couple months, you know what I'm saying? But it's going to be what it is. My boy Class of His Own said, please no more smut in LA and speak on the cost of living in LA. Y'all think we smut LA? I don't really think we be smut in LA, man. The funny thing is, I feel like we definitely crack jokes about LA. Maybe y'all feel like we do it a little bit too much. But Yeah, we definitely be talking a little shit about LA. But we show love too, you know what I mean? We definitely show love. I feel like we did the tastemakers list. And I post a lot of tweets. I'm only posting y'all tweets. You know what I mean? Like, we wouldn't be as big as we are if we weren't posting y'all toxic ass tweets. Y'all love them shits. Or at least that's the shit that y'all react to. When we post like good shit, y'all don't react to it. So it's kind of tough, you know what I mean? But I hear you, and I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Suburban Wifey, I'll bring you up after that. You gotta have something good to say. I'm kicking niggas out of there, man.
Peace, fam. How you doing,
I'm
bro?
blessed, my brother. How are you?
What's up? Man, trying to get this house wrapped up so I can get back to the next job, or not get to the next job, realistically.
What you mean? What you do?
I do handyman work, renovation, home
I'm
renovation.
gonna keep it a stat, man. It look like you just sitting down over there, man. What's going
I
on?
mean, shit, if I was to show you this house, man, she had two painters come in and fuck up the house. They didn't prime, they didn't put no texture on walls. So it's like, I mean, she got two houses at the moment right now, and it's like she ain't in no rush. She got a lot on her plate right now. So I'm like, hey, it's 6 o'clock. I'm my own boss. So if I decide to take the time off and relax, shit, that's what I decide to do. I'm my own
All right,
boss.
clap it up for being his own boss.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but nah. So yeah, man, are you an LA native?
Yeah, bro, I'm from Inglewood, California, man.
Hey,
Despite the
hey,
this
ain't what finest. Hey, bro. Hey, if you see my, well, I mean, since I've been posting, since I've been back out here, I grew up in Inglewood. I grew up in Pasadena. I grew up in Normandy, Crenshaw. So it's like LA is my home. It's family here.
I love it. I love it. I
So.
love it. I love it. How long you been rocking with the brand?
I mean, honestly, I think I've tapped in with this platform for maybe a couple weeks. I say maybe a month, if so.
That's what's up. That's
So
what's
I've seen you. You have, like you said, this what is it you just said earlier about you getting smart smut
smut.
smut?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, and I ain't no old head, but I ain't hip to a lot of this new lingo, so it's like illiterate to me. But nah, man, it's stating facts out here. Shit, I mean, I'm questioning where should I go hoop at? I'm in Compton right now, and I'm like, my folks like, oh, don't go here, don't go walk there. I'm like, hey, guess what? I'm gonna get around the way I get around because it's home.
That's hard. You know, I'm gonna write that down. The best hoop spots. We got some content that comes out every week, so I like that. The best hoop spots. I'm gonna write that down.
That part, yeah, yeah, because I mean, Rogers Park, Darby Park. I mean, I've heard some other places,
Yeah, I
but
probably wouldn't be. I don't know if I'd be going to those, but I
but
don't know if I'd
nah.
go there. But
Hey, so I kid you not. When I grew up and I went to Parent Middle School, this is back early 2000s. I can walk up to them parks without no issue.
yeah,
I guess nowadays you can't walk up to these places like I used to. I mean, I guess I was a young buck, so I can do that. But I see it as if if you ain't out here perpetrating and acting all high sedity and on some bullshit, you can walk around peacefully. You feel me?
bro, you can't go nowhere these days, bro. It's tough. I
Hey,
mean,
and
even back in the day, I wasn't going to Derby though. You a bold man. I feel you though. I feel you though. You
to
be
each
getting
hey
it.
to each his own. Yeah, yeah, no, because to be honest, I had relatives saying, "Oh, don't take the bus to the jungles. Don't go over here. Don't go over there." But it's just like, man, I'll make the day the best way I can make it.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
yeah,
and,
yeah. I feel like you like me. I was one of them cats where I still am where it's like, yo, like I don't care what's going on. Nobody's gonna tell me where I cannot be at any moment. Um, which sounds good, you know what I'm saying? But on the
yeah.
back end of that, reality sets in. So it's just you gotta play it smart,
Oh
bro.
no, definitely not. And that's what I'm saying. I mean, I've lived out of city for some years, which like I said, I'm from out here, and I'm trying to, like I said, your platform and seeing what you've been marketing and promoting and keeping us in a loop of things. Yeah, by all means, you got to keep your head on a swivel. I ain't gonna just do this shit on a frequent basis of just like, oh, I'm gonna walk down Compton, I'm gonna walk down Wilmington, I'm gonna walk down on this street and that street. Nah, hell no.
Yeah,
Not at night. In the
yeah.
daytime, I see police all out here right now. So,
Let me ask
uh,
you a question because you said you've been following the page for like like maybe a month, maybe a little more
I
than a
mean,
month.
probably yeah, but I mean, I'm now like seeing that what your platform is about.
Yeah. Because I was having some talks internally with the team, And to me, I read the comments and like it, bro. The comments is a wild place. But to me, I was wondering if the brand was coming off annoying. You know what I'm saying? Because the inside, I can't really tell. Does it come off annoying at all, or is it like what is that radar looking like?
Honestly, people got their opinions and judgment, and truth be told, you're gonna offend anybody that's sensitive. Your platform is just speaking the honest truth and stating that, hey, this is the shit you're gonna expect to see in a city like this.
Yeah,
It just had to be you're not sugarcoating shit and stating what the facts are. It's like, come on now. I mean, like I said, I'll be a fool to walk down this block and then think that you ain't gonna see some wild ass shit down here.
yeah, no, 100%,
So
100%.
your platform is stating facts, and I mean, hey, it's a city of angels and demons. It's
There you go.
you feel me? So I mean, but no, it's informative, because a lot of people that come out here, like they said, I didn't know that Compton, you can't just leave out of Compton thinking, oh, not leave out of Compton, but it's a lot of people that just go through Compton terrorizing because it's a city that has a lot of gang population, a lot of riffraff and bullshit that come on out here. So if you don't know what you stepping into, your ass get pressed. That line will be pressed.
Yeah. No, no, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I grew up in other areas where I can walk, walk around and just feel comfortable. But certain cities, certain parts of LA, you just can't do that in certain neighborhoods. You just
keep your head on a swivel, my boy. That's it. That's it. That's it. Keep your head on a swivel, man.
But no, yeah, definitely come out with a list with the basketball, and then the beaches. I went to Huntington Beach, and like since I've been back down here, because I live up north, but I'm moving back down to Los Angeles. So that's the thing where I'm like, hey, I'm watching your page so I can get like acclimated with the whole city of LA again, because I've been up in Side Town for 17 years.
Okay, damn.
So this is my home because all my family live down here, but I've been living up north to get away from the fast life and that crazy ass gang environment.
Yeah.
So it's just like I need to know what things to be paying attention to, because it's like sometimes you just want to come back and just want to relax or have fun.
Stay ducked off, man. That's it,
Nah,
bro.
duck off? Nah, hell no. Don't be ducking off. Hell no. You wouldn't be here for to be doing all that shit. You would not be here. You can't be ducking off for the shit that's going on out here.
It's ugly out here, bro.
Nah, hey, it's ugly everywhere because I mean you know about music, right? The culture of music.
Yeah, of course, of course.
So you got gang affiliation, you got rivals and all that shit in all states and all places. LA is just the biggest boiling pot, like San Francisco. San Francisco, you ain't hearing about the shit in the Bay Area like how it is in LA.
Yeah.
But it get down and dirty.
Yeah, they don't got the allure that we got. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel it. Man.
Yeah.
But shit, man, clap it up for this, man. I'm finna bring up Suburban Wifey, bro. But
yeah, nah, just But yeah,
what
man.
I will say is I appreciate you 10 times over because you haven't like there's folks who have been following us for a minute and they don't even necessarily come up. And like this is what I want. You know what I mean? I want people to come up, talk to us, chop it up. So hopefully I get to meet you in person at some point. Like we finna start doing hella events and shit. So whenever you do come out here, you know what I'm saying, we building a real life community.
That's
so
no, yeah, like I said, I'm a businessman. I run my own business. So whether I meet you at a event, a function, or if you need somebody that needs services of my business, I do. My name is Michael Jones. I have a business called Big Us.
Mike Jones.
Facts. Yeah, yes. But no, I appreciate you bringing me on the platform to speak out to your audience. I appreciate what you're doing, man. You taking the courage to do what you do.
Come on.
And what's your name?
Scottie.
Scottie. Pleasure to meet you, Scottie. And you take care, bro. And let's hear what what's the brother name coming on?
Brick. He'll be up here in about 10 minutes.
Brick.
Super duper Brick. You see him.
That's what's up. Yeah. And whatever event and functions, like I said, man, I'm trying to get acclimated back out here, understand what's going on in these streets, and then, tap in with people that's out here that's been still here.
Let's get it, my brother.
All right,
talk to you soon, champ.
Yep, bro.
Yo, Suburban Wifey, tap in, man. Come on up. Let's go, Suburban Wifey. All right, guys. Let me see. Let's get her up first. I'll introduce her when she come up.
What's up, Scottie?
What's going on, Suburban? The beautiful. She's from the Valley, y'all. I don't know if she want me to tell you her business, but this is
I claim it's the Great 1-8. I claim it.
the Great 1-8.
The
That's
Great
a new one to me.
1-8. You're not from LA if you never heard of the Great 1-8.
The Great 1-8.
Yes, sir. The Great 1-8. The one and
I've
only.
never heard that in my entire life. That's
People
a first.
been
I've
saying the
never
Great
heard.
1-8 for
I've never
years.
heard you say that. Out of
I've said the Great 1-8 a few times before.
the entire time I've known you, I've never heard you or anybody in my 27 years of life say Great 1-8. That's incredible.
The Great 1-8, baby. That's what it is.
Incredible. Wow. Okay.
The Valley's like, I feel like the Valley is very overlooked when we talk about like LA culture. However, like the Valley is LA. Like everyone lives in the Valley. Everyone comes out to like stay in the Valley. Like most of my celebrity spottings have not been in LA. It's been in the Valley. Like I ran into Cardi B at the Target off of Sepulveda. Like I see Miley Cyrus at my local restaurant. I've ran into Pharrell at my dance studio. Like everyone's in the Valley. And I feel like we need to put more Valley culture out there because it's rich and it has a long history.
Well, okay, a couple things that come to my mind, right? First things first is, one, lucky for you, we operate one of the bigger platforms. Well, you know, God willing, one of the bigger platforms in LA.
Yes,
and you have a level of control at Suburban. And so please usher out that.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I say. Second thing I say is,
the Suburban followers, though, like, I don't be wanting to put too much Valley stuff out there because.
And that's what I was going to say.
The Valley's not LA. The Valley's not LA.
That's what I was going to say. As long as you know that I'm going to I'm going to clip that and post that with your face, you're going to get pummeled. I want you to know that. They're going to be on your head. And then the third thing I'll say is, listen, the LA in me, the Valley is not LA. I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
Why are the LA Rams putting their training facility in Woodland?
Because it's safe.
Exactly.
It's safe. Everyone moves to the Valley because it's
the great
safe.
part of LA.
It's safe.
They want to be
out of the way.
Safe and suburban.
It's away from.
I feel like the Valley.
We're away from the niggas.
Listen.
We got to get away from the niggas.
Here's something. The Valley is suburban LA.
Don't say that again. Don't say that again. That's not true. Don't say that again.
The Valley is the suburbs of LA.
No. D-Money said it. Yo, I got something for you, D-Money. You only get on live when Suburban Wifey's on here. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that one bit.
Everyone needs to happy Wifey Wednesday, everyone. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Wednesday. Everyone, go ahead and follow Suburban Wifey. We post great women content, LA content, and we're for the girlies over here on this side.
She said, I feel like everyone is in the Valley due to the fact that celebrities know it's not as LA cultured. Yeah, I don't think it's about culture or any of that. I think it's just safe. Like, it's just safe.
I don't know.
Like, I don't live
parts
in
of the Valley that's like not safe. Like North Hollywood isn't that safe.
Who lives in North Hollywood?
I do.
Yeah, I was hoping you didn't do that just now, but that was retarded. But nobody else lives in there.
North Hollywood's big though.
I once lived in Compton. I didn't move out of Compton because I didn't like the space. I moved out of Compton because niggas was getting shot. Like, it's not safe. It's the only reason. It's the only reason. I don't know.
I feel like the Valley got its like areas where it's like, whoa, it's a little sketch. Like Van Nuys, Pacoima, like it's not.
That's wow. Listen, okay.
Kind of like your safe areas, like you have your Sherman Oaks and your Studio City and your Toluca Lake, like.
Y'all heard
those
that
are
was the most Valley shit ever. Sherman Oaks, Toluca Lake. Like,
I'm a Valley girl.
Yo, listen.
I don't know what you want from me. I don't know.
We got Brick coming on at 7 o'clock on the dot. We got 7 minutes, okay? I kind of want to talk about any current events that you might know about.
Okay, so this is what I wanted to say.
Talk to me.
How, being from Inglewood, how do you feel about the way that the city is changing and how, so for example, I read something today. Taylor Swift is doing her Eras tour tomorrow at SoFi Stadium.
She canceled them.
No, she didn't.
She did. But keep going.
She's doing 6
She
shows.
canceled them.
When did this news break out?
Like today. Go finish your thought though, and I'll answer the question. But she did
Okay,
cancel. She did have
no.
shows, but she canceled or postponed them.
Wait, why'd she postpone? Was it because of the hotel workers on strike?
California. Yeah, California Lieutenant Governor joins call for Taylor Swift to postpone.
He's not postponing them though. That
Uh,
hasn't been like fully announced. They were
oh,
urging her to postpone her shows because her shows are making history at SoFi Stadium for 6 nights of sold out shows. So it's gonna be a bunch of little white girls in Inglewood. And so my thought was like, how do you feel on like Inglewood kind of being like the hub of like entertainment now in Los Angeles, and like the way that it's hosting like these giant sold out shows?
yeah, that's actually a really great question. That's a great question.
Girls are already camping out in Inglewood right now.
I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing. If you know me, like I am more capitalist than I am anything else. Like I'm not one of these people that's like, LA, like I don't give a fuck about none of it. Pillage it, make money off of it. You know what I mean? Raise the property value. I grew up in Inglewood as a young man, and we were like playing flag football on Tamarack. We were running around with BB guns through the alleyways. Like we were outside having fun. And so at some point, Inglewood became a place where it's too dangerous to do that. And so now that the city is going back to a place where, or it's coming to a place again where it feels like it's safe, I'm all for that. Plus, we're making money, or the city is making money. I think if you're smart, you have an opportunity to join in and make money as the city continues to grow. I think you've had opportunities to come into the city and make money. When they told us that SoFi Stadium was coming, and as natives, we saw the changes happening. If you didn't take advantage of it, I feel like that's your fault. So I'm totally for that. And I like that it's the new like capital. Like it's a place where I'm from. It represents the city of champs. Like it really makes sense to me. I think it's a dope thing.
I think I'm excited to see like the way that they're gonna do the 2028 Olympics out here in LA and how that's gonna play out. I'm excited to see like how Beyonce, she's always done her tours at Pasadena, the Rose Bowl. So I think it's gonna be dope that Beyonce is gonna be in Inglewood and doing her shows there, or Taylor Swift is doing 6 sold out shows in Inglewood. I think it's beautiful for the city, and I'm like really excited to see like who else is gonna come and like things like that.
I grew up a little boy in Inglewood, and fast forward how many ever years, Rolling Loud comes to Inglewood, and then my company gets to then be a media partner at the first ever Rolling Loud in Inglewood because of the changes. Amazing. You know what I mean? How can anybody be mad at something like that? I'm all here for it. Jeff, they said the real question is how much is y'all rent and how can y'all afford it? So
I have a good job.
There's a space in Inglewood that I've been eyeing. It's on my mood board back there. You can't really see it. My board is covering it, but it's called damn, how can I draw a blank at this right now? Oh, the Wesley apartments are going for like $3,600 up there. I can't wait to pay that price. Like genuinely, I can't wait to pay that price. I cannot wait for rent. Like I cannot wait to pay that money. I can't wait.
Look how much we pay for my house.
Yeah, well, I can't wait. To that question, like you just gotta hustle, bro. You gotta hustle, like do what you gotta do. Like people are so like gung ho, like live by yourself or like whatever it is, however you live, like pay for that shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not really one that like judges how somebody lives. I know how I want to live, and it's like just do what you gotta do to live comfortably.
Exactly.
So.
I work hard. I just got off work, so I make my living.
Well, you got a great job. You have a career.
Thank you. Yeah, I have a career.
I wouldn't say that online. This is gonna go on YouTube and stuff. But you have a whole ass career.
Yeah, don't say where I work, but I have a career.
Yeah, no, not at all. Okay, Brick isn't in here yet. Anything else that is in like the chopping block as far as something we could talk about, or any questions you might have?
No, I think I just want to get on here and like promote Wifey, and like I said, tell everyone Happy Wifey Wednesday. I think we did Sydney Christine today for our Wifey of the week. So
That was really good.
Run that up.
Is that why you were calling me? Why did you call me? Is that why?
Yeah, I was just calling you, like, bro, like this post is about to go live. Like, how do you feel?
But it's cool. Don't ask me. No, I am enlightened. Brick, I see you in there. I'm finna bring you up, champ. I like when I'm like busy.
Yeah,
and
I didn't know you were going live either. If I knew you were going live, I wouldn't have like been blowing you up.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I love that shit goes up and it's actually good without me seeing it. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I love it. Brick just got in the building.
Good luck. Have a great interview.
I got it. I will. Brick, I'm going to bring you up. This girl said you look like Olivia Baker. I don't know what that is.
From All American.
Got it. Bye, girl. I'm finna bring Brick up. Brick!
Bye.
Bring you up. They said give Suburban Wife your promotion. She ain't getting nothing. Everybody works for free. How about that? Are we rolling today, guys? How y'all liking the new format we got? Brick, what's the word, man?
What's good, baby?
One of the coolest guys in LA. You know, you probably not even in LA. You be across the world and all type of shit, man.
I'm in LA right now. I just got back from Costa Rica, but I'm here right now. You dig?
I love it, bro. Let's get to that, man. How's Costa Rica?
Shit, Costa Rica was amazing, bro. Like, you know, I'm from Carson originally, and I live in Hollywood. But, bro, you just got to get away from LA, you know? If you live here, you got to bounce out sometimes, bro.
Yeah, it's super important. I think one of the coolest things, and I'm going to take it back in a minute, but one of the coolest things we posted about you was like you crip walking in like fucking Dubai or some shit.
Dubai.
That shit was fucking wild.
Yeah, I ripped the page out of Buddy's book because I seen Buddy crip walking in like Morocco or some shit at some temple, and I was like, nah, I gotta do that when I go to Dubai.
And it's funny because after I guess Buddy did it, then you did it, and then DJ Vision did it in like
I seen Vision doing it. Up. At?
I knew it was like Antarctica or some crazy shit.
Yeah, I seen him do that. I was like, that's classic. I love it. It should be a tradition.
Yeah, that's what's up. And to me, it like really represents like. One, I think it represents Suburban very well and like what we stand for. I think it represents you very well because it's like, yo, we just really some niggas that's living life. Like, we're taking this nigga shit and we're taking this shit worldwide, bro.
Yo,
like,
nigga shit. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big advocate of nigga shit. I try to incorporate it into everything I do in one way or another, in every setting, including the corporate setting. Whatever it is, you gotta bring a little bit of it at least.
I love it. Okay, so check this out, bro. You're not gonna remember this, and it's crazy because as I watch interviews,
people preface something with "You're not gonna remember this," but it's crazy because you're right. I'm probably not.
No, you're absolutely not gonna remember this, and it's funny because like you watch interviews and they're like, yeah, I met Wayne, and like he probably won't remember this. I'm having that moment right now, but bro, I met you years ago in Atlanta. And you were on tour with Kyle. I think he might have dropped Beautiful Loser or some shit like that. I think I was a freshman at Morehouse. Yeah, it's like that. And you were on stage, you were dancing. That shit was crazy. You were so turned up.
Nah, that was a good time. I'm not gonna lie. Atlanta used to be the best shows on tour every fucking time. Like, we would be doing 42 cities, bro. I was 17 years old. I was going to Rancho Dominguez and Carson. And then I started getting homeschooled because I was like going on tour. But nigga, Atlanta every single time.
But that's
different.
That's my thing. Bro, you've been a creative probably since longer than 17, but since my inception of you from 17 till now, you're probably like what, 28 or some shit?
Yeah, I'm 26.
How the fuck have you continuously recreated yourself over the years? I feel like I've seen so much, not just recreations, like dope ass shit, bro. Like legit on some Drake shit. Like
I'm not I don't recreate myself. I just am like always down to do whatever like seems like, all right, let me try that. Like I don't like to I don't really subscribe to the titles that people will give me, or that even sometimes I'll believe about myself. You know what I mean? Like just, somebody's like, oh, you got a Instagram page. People probably telling you like, oh, Instagram page be going up, whatever it is. You're like, man, I'm trying to make a magazine or whatever the fuck it is. I just feel like I've always like heard a different title about myself. It was a point in time when niggas would just strictly call me Kyle's friend. That's who I was to people. I was like, all right, I'm Kyle's friend. I mean, I was a photographer. I was like a DJ, and that was like my shit, and that was all I was doing. I'm a producer. Like, you make a big song, and then you're a producer. Niggas are trying to get you in this room and that room, but you just can't subscribe to like any title, bro. Like, you just literally gotta just live life from. I feel like that's all I've been doing. It's just straight brother. That's my boy Gage. Nah, but yeah, I just don't subscribe to the title ever. I'm just like on to the next shit. And like you said, even DJ Vision, that's actually that's a good segue. LA on some LA shit, bro. Back in like 2011, 2012, I was doing like the videos for fucking DJ Vision and DJ Bugsy and Prime Time when niggas was doing Club Splash and Pajama Jam and all that shit, like back in the warehouses and shit. Motherfuckers was just getting twerked up at like I was like 13 at that time, like getting twerked up for the
That's
first
crazy.
time ever. Like, that's like core LA shit, but I used to do videos for them. That was the very first shit I was ever doing. Like, DJ Bugsy is the first man to ever put like $100 in my pocket. Like, I was 14, and then he was like, oh yeah, do these videos for these parties. And I was like, for sure. And that was where it started. So yeah, I'm just always like, bro, next evolution. Let's just try some new shit. I'm trying to move out the country next. I'm trying to like move to Costa Rica and like build a compound and do some like next shit, like, But who knows? I'm also down for whatever happens. That's the crazy part.
Do you? Yeah,
I'm not too tied to the outcome.
I would say, yeah. You don't seem very like. You seem kind of like fluid, meaning like you're not boxed in, which I'm kind of jealous of right now, because like I feel like I feel like I limit myself, like just by my thinking with that, or I
Yeah.
like try to like stay in the box. So for you, is there anything that's guiding the shit that you get into, or is it just like what's making it tick, right? Like what makes you say, yo, I'm gonna pick up a camera versus I'm gonna pick up, I don't fucking know what other thing. Like what gravitates you to certain things versus other things? Or is it just like, nigga, let's get
I
creative?
just follow my senses, bro. Like, I always hated like school. Like, when I was in school, I just felt like I had like, okay, I have to do this. Like, I just don't like to be on the agenda. So if you don't want to be on the agenda, you literally have to create the agenda. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's easy to go, like, I could probably go work for fucking Atlantic or Warner or something and be an A&R, but then I'm just like fully on their agenda. And like, at least that would guarantee me a salary, because shit is so spotty right now. But I just, for some reason, just have always just needed to just be like, nah, I have to just create the story. So whatever was the medium was just like, whether, like you said, whether that was like DJing, like sometimes that's the best tool for me to do what I need to do. Like, I DJ'd for so long, and it became a tool for Ebony Beach Club even, you know what I mean? Where I was like, oh, cool, I'm surfing, which I also started doing out of nowhere. But like this thing that I've been like sort of building in the background for all this time, and I'd even put it down for a while, especially after touring with Kyle. I was like, oh wait, this is like the tool. This is like actually the magic ingredient right here. Like, if I can take surfing and take like music and use that to bring like Black people to come try to surf, it's like, oh, this makes perfect sense, even though it doesn't technically make any sense. I hadn't seen it done before, but it was just like, it sort of is like the culmination of like trusting my senses on like all these different portions of my life, where I was just like, fuck it, I'm just doing this thing. Like I said, never married to the outcome. Like, I don't really care what comes out of it. Sometimes people will appreciate it, and niggas will come up to you and be like, yo, that shit was inspiring. And I'll be like, hell yeah. And then like sometimes nigga shit don't get nobody sees it, nobody cares. It's like, even when making beats and producing, like niggas would be like, dang, you produced for Baby Keem, bro, that's crazy. And you did work with Travis. I'm like, nigga, I never even met Travis. I just made that beat in my room, and like it did something and it means something to people, but like I don't wrap my like identity around it. It was just the medium. It was just the next vehicle to like do whatever that is, so like, but it's also kind of to my detriment. So like I've noticed like some friends like admire that about me, how I'm like always doing whatever. But I'm like, man, one thing I fucking lack is like the discipline to just stay on one thing and not stop. Like I always wonder what would happen if I was just like, fuck the bullshit. Like I'm going all in at like videos and I'm just gonna be a director. If I just stuck with that only. If I just stuck with DJing only and was like, bro, I'm gonna take this shit to the top. If I just stuck with producing only, or even with Ebony Beach Club, like just stick to the events only. Don't worry about merch. Don't worry about making a documentary. Like stick to the fucking thing, like whatever it is, you know. So there's value in that too. People who are just like, boom, this is my shit. This is what I'm on. I'm studying clinical psychology, and I'm gonna be a clinical psychologist. You know what I mean? Whatever it's gonna be, like there's a lot of value in that too. So it's you know, you gotta just pick your poison. But yeah, that was a long form answer to your question. But
No, nigga, I love it. I'm clipping all this shit up. This is beautiful. Keep doing that.
yeah.
You kind of said like you don't hold your value to the outcome or like any of the shit.
Yeah.
Where does your value lie for you? Like
Value for me is me like actually just being able to enjoy my day. Like that's all I want to do. All we ever have is today. Not even on some like, oh my god, all we ever have is today. But like that is really like that's really all I'm worried about is like I want to have a good day today. So like when I wake up thinking like that, if I'm like, damn, I'm feeling kind of chubby, like I'll just go to the gym or go swim or some shit. I want to be able for that to be my reality. And like I'm blessed enough to where like I can create that sort of like freedom for myself. And I think everybody can in one way or another, regardless of your circumstance, even if it's something as simple as like drawing or journaling or singing or whatever to yourself. Like everybody can create that sort of thing that like, you know, makes them happy, where you can decide to be like, damn, I enjoy doing this. So as long as I can always make space to do the things I enjoy doing, I'm like super successful. And you know, we want to just be able to focus on that. Like in the perfect world, like our art or our creations or, you know, whatever it is that we've decided to create or participate in, we just hope that it's like copacetic and it's working, so I don't got to worry about what I'm gonna eat or how I'm gonna pay my rent this month. But on the outside of that, I don't need too much excess. Just like literally time to do with the shit I love doing, which right now is like just surfing. So to me, like life is pretty simple. Like I'm planning Ebony Beach Club and shit out, but I still don't even give that my full like. I don't allow it to control me because I'm not it. I control it, but like I'm not it. You know. And like that's everybody with everything. People get so like wrapped in who they are or who they've been told that they are, you know, like you're a whatever, you're an A&R, you're a fucking whoever you are, whatever you do, you're a doctor. And people will really believe they are a doctor and like will forget that they're just themselves at the end of it. You know what I mean?
Like you're not this identity actually, bro.
Yeah, like it's just like some like it's human nature, bro, but and it's fine.
What got you? This is very like shroom trip got you here. Like what got you to this point in your life, bro? Especially this early, dog. Like
do I sound like a shroom trip?
I mean, well, I think I've been like dabbling in that world, and so now like anytime someone's this,
you mean though? I mean I've definitely done shrooms for sure. Like I had an era when I was doing it, but I haven't done shrooms in a good minute. But like but it's not. It's just like I'm really trying to answer your question to the core because there's like a surface level answer to it, and then there's like a core answer to it. So I'm just trying to give you like the core answer. I can be like, you know, I reached out to everybody, man. I did 10,000 hours. Like, well, all these things are true, but like at the end of the day, I'm just like, bro. Most importantly, I'm just been allowing shit to be what it is. Like, shit, when you up, you up. When you down, it is what it is, bro.
All right, so, okay.
I'm just like
so talk to that then, nigga. Because look,
shout out Psychedelic.
You
my boy Clutch.
Shout out Psychedelic. Shout out Fusion too. I want them to be one of our sponsors. So shout out Fusion. I'm gonna send them this clip.
Shout out Psychedelic, man. All your psychedelic needs on delivery. That's my boy Clutch. He do that shit. That's why he had to shout it. I be surfing with him. That's my boy Ebony Beach Club, gang gang.
You said something, bro, where you was like, nigga, it gets spotty. Nigga, I'm probably one of the most spotty, we talking financial last moments in my life ever.
Bro,
I'm
I'm
like,
in the spottiest financial place I've ever been in my adult life. Like, I've always felt like, okay, I'm figuring it out. But right now, bro, I'm so deep and invested in the idea. Like, I feel like
bro,
I'm in one of them interviews where the niggas be like, man, I lost it all and I came back. Like, I'm in the like, damn, I don't got shit. I'm all in. I'm fucking waist deep in the idea right now. Like, I'm full commit on the idea. Like, there's no other bet. There's no
that's where I'm
fucking,
at, right?
and that's where you should be. And that's where you should try to stay, bro, because that's where the character is built.
But
And it's like,
the 8100 number that calls me every day, it's like, how do you ignore that 18100 number where you know it's like, yo,
no, I feel you, bro. I
that's what
feel you.
I've been trying to
The
battle. And
fact
I'm
of the
like,
matter is, bro, keep going into debt. Like, it is what it is. Like I'm telling you,
no,
like the debt, whatever the debt is, if you got that much conviction on what the fuck you're doing, it's either keep going into debt or stop, quit and go do something normal and keep it chill. Like,
can't do that.
you're investing in the idea right now. So it's like, bro, that's the best place you can ever be, is like trying to figure this shit out. Because once you figure it out, it's fucking boring, and then you're jaded and you're like, okay, big whoop. This is a 4 times platinum plaque on my wall.
Yeah.
Cool. You walk in and you just see it every day. And then people come in and they're like, whoa. And you're just like, but all the time you spent to get to that point was what made that point worth it. But once you get there, it's just like, cool, big whoop. So it's like, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, this shit sucking right now. This shit being just like ass. This shit being spotty. Niggas being broke. Shit, bro. As bad as that shit hurts, this is the best part.
Yeah, that's what I've been telling myself. But that shit do hurt.
It's the best part. It's literally the best part. Watch.
One of
It's gonna be
the
good to
things,
come up for sure. I definitely want to come up. Everybody wants to come up. But like, you just know you're gonna come up. So you just be like, shit, let me just absorb this part right here. Cause this is like the come up.
just to come up. This
Yeah.
is where legends are made.
Last my boy Jimmy.
One of the things
JD.
that I'm really proud of you of, and I told you just in the DMs, you did
Flash up.
something. You did something I thought we would never see again, but you made it like a thing again for niggas to be able to go to the beach without anything happening. Like, there was a point in time where it's like, yo, you can't go to the beach without a nigga getting shot. Like, that was a thing.
Doc Wilder been active for so long. So for us to deactivate Doc Wilder in that sense of like, you know, it's a safe space, you know, and like, it's like it's not like there's signs that says like, be safe. You know what I mean? There's not like signs. It's just like, it's the energy that you attract, bro. It's the energy that you put out. It's just the energy that you attract. And to me, the intention and the energy that I've poured into Ebony Beach Club is just so pure and honest. And like, the homies who has brought me, the people that has introduced me to and brought me around who just surf, like other black people that just love being in the water and like riding waves and just checking the conditions at 5 a.m. Like, the shit is so pure, bro. Like, it is the most connected you could possibly be to Earth, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I can just say like, that energy is at the core of the whole shit, and that's why we can bring 5,000 black people together at the beach in Los Angeles and there be no incident, because niggas feel that, bro. Like, motherfuckers literally show up there and they feel the intention. They're literally in there like, dang, bro, like, this shit is real. Like, look at all these people. Like, you know, there's just so much love, bro. So yeah, that's the power of love for sure.
Why do you think that because there was trouble with like the beach trying to stop you, and you've definitely had your hiccups. Why is it that they don't want to give us that outlet to like utilize the beach?
Man, that's a real deep question. You want the long answer or the short answer?
Give me the long one, brother. Pause.
Pause, brother. Fuck. No, but the reason that LA County is making it so difficult for us to get the beach is really deep. Ebony Beach Club, as it stands today, isn't the first coming, it's the second coming. Ebony Beach Club existed back in 1957 in Santa Monica. It was a black entrepreneur. His name was Silas White, and he started the original Ebony Beach Club. And his whole concept was just for black people to have a space to like have leisure, be able to change in and out of their swimsuits and stuff like that. And this is at a time in America where it's like niggas didn't have places to just go have fun, bro. Like, black people were in a state of survival at that point in time, bro. This is like Jim Crow era. This is pre-civil rights. So like for a black man in Santa Monica, back when Santa Monica and Venice was predominantly black, before they pushed us out of there, Belmar Triangle, which is the area over there, was like black, bro. It was black Santa Monica. But yeah, for a black man to be like, hey, like we just want to like have a place to turn up. Like, nigga, I know we all work on our jobs at the airlines and you know at the construction and whatever it was that we were doing. It was just like a novel concept to be like, let's just have a club on the beach. So Ebony Beach Club in the 50s, I feel like was even more radical than it is today. You know what I mean? So in the sense of like, damn, that's some crazy shit. The way we feel like, damn, this is some crazy shit happening. It was like way crazier for that to happen at that point in time. So anyways, long story longer, the county of Los Angeles took that building from them before it could officially open, and they flattened it and said they needed it for a parking lot. So mind you, this man buys this building in Santa Monica. City of LA comes like, oh, you're trying to build the Ebony Beach Club? He had the sign up and everything. This is in the 50s. And my grandfather was signed up for the original Ebony Beach Club back in 1957. So the county of LA takes the building and is like, yeah, we need this for a civic parking lot. So then, boom, Ebony Beach Club ceased to exist. Like, never happened. And that was before it officially opened. So that's why, like, today, it's really ironic the parallel that there is, like, currently happening with Ebony Beach Club in the way that we've had all the success in the last year. And then the county of Los Angeles at the top of this summer comes knocking on my door and sends me a cease and desist and tells me I can't do the events anymore because, what the hell? What's it called? Tells me I can't do the events anymore and says no amplified sound. That's the reason why they won't let me do it. They say no amplified sounds allowed on the beach. So I can't get the permit to do the event because they're telling me no amplified sound. Knowing damn well, bro, everybody at Dockweiler, go up there on any fucking Friday, Saturday, Sunday, any day of the week, bro. Go amplified up there in the daytime on a hot day. Everybody got music out, period. Yeah. And like I literally at my last event, they wouldn't give me the permit to do the amplified sound. They won't even let me do it with a permit. So the problem right now is that we don't have the ability to even get a permit without being able to change the policy. And to me, the way that they're doing this to us is just a parallel immediate reflection of what they was doing back in the 50s to the original Ebony Beach Club. But that was at a time where they could literally just take the niggas. Well, imagine somebody just show up at your house like, hey, we need your house to build a parking lot. You got to leave. Yeah. Hey, no equity. Like, this shit's over. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So it's like crazy how they're able to just like use all these like systemic policies and workarounds to like regulate on us like that. It's like saying like some no backwards hats type of shit. Like, we're not like, who are you targeting with this rule, bro? Like, who is this rule really affecting? Like, if a place says no backwards hats, no sagging pants or some shit, like, why do y'all have a sign up here that says that? So to me, that's like Dockweiler choosing to pull that little piece out of the code. And I studied this shit, bro. Like, I go on these meetings with the county and city officials, and like I'm giving them bars. Like I'm quoting the county codes and all of that, and they're like, damn. But it's such a long story as to why it's fucked up and why I haven't been able to do it again this summer. I'm trying my best to get this one off for August, but they're ignoring my request for the permit, and it's just like, bro. It's been so difficult. It's like literally been the biggest headache in my life. And so many people ask like, oh, when's the next shit? So I just get like, oh man, that shit gives me anxiety. Somebody asks me, oh, how's Ebony Beach Club? I'd be like, fuck.
Like, nigga, if you only knew, nigga.
If you only knew, and then people like try to help, but sometimes people trying to help becomes just more of a problem for me sometimes. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, I'm already doing what needs to be done. It's just a waiting game, you know? So gotcha. It'd be hard because that's like, I want to take people's help, but it's like, bro, there's no way to help right now. Like, the city just got me a clean chokehold. And like, you know what I mean? And I'm just like over here, like trying to fucking juggle this shit. Yeah. We putting out the album right now because I'm like, man, that's me picking up a different medium while we wait on this shit. I'm like, we about to drop this Ebony Beach Club album on the 18th of this month. And like, I think people are gonna be like, what the fuck? These niggas dropped the album? And I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm a producer. Like, that's my shit. Like, and while I wait and I can't do these events, like, I had to do something else in the meantime, in the interim, you know? So, shit, maybe it catch, maybe it don't. Who knows? Who cares? It's gonna be what it is. But yeah, that, and then just planning for next year and waiting and shit. So waiting game, like the county, the city moves slow, and then me just being like who I am, it doesn't really have that much. Like they get it. They just don't want. They don't want to look bad. They'll do anything to like keep me from making them look bad for a little bit. So it's like, but ultimately, it's gonna be a slow ass process. It's not a priority, bro. We got real homelessness out here. Like motherfuckers over here, like, okay, bro, you complaining about sound on the beach, permit? Like, all right, big what? You know what I mean? So it's like it's way deeper than that, but on the surface, it looks like that because we put in the medicine and the candy.
Yeah,
like, it looks like candy, but I'm like, no, bro, people need this shit. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But yeah, so that's the struggle of
And there's no way, like,
yeah.
it's not only a Dockweiler thing, or is it like,
Nah.
can you move the beach, or it's
I
like,
can
nah.
I can move out of the county and jump through a different like flavor of hoops, but like I can't. But like as far as LA, yeah, no, this is all of LA jurisdiction. They're gonna tell me the same thing no matter where I go. Dockweiler is the best place to do it at.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, for that reason, because it's kind of the most like that's like the party beach.
That's the one.
And that's what I be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's the one where it's like, bro, this is already the culture of this place. Like they got special rules in place for Venice Beach because Venice Beach is a special place. That's why they got the lines and the chalk where people are performing and shit. This is all part of the city code and their regulation and them creating a jurisdiction because they're like, we got to protect the, you know, the historical and artistic integrity of Venice Beach. So we got to put these regulations in place. So I took that to them like, y'all made these type of amendments for Venice Beach. And I'm over here trying to do the same thing for Dockweiler, where I'm like, there is a cultural importance that we're trying to protect here. Like, you know, anybody that's from LA, that's black from LA, you were going to Dockweiler growing up. Like, that's the same beach. We're not going to Manhattan Beach, bro. We're not going to Malibu, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm trying to basically get them to apply that same type of energy over there and dismantle some of these like fickle permitting laws that are keeping me from doing it. And it's like, you know, like I said, it's all like some strategic, systemic, like this is like textbook systemic racism. Like it ain't about like them saying like you can't do this because you're black. It's about the design of it directly negatively affects me because I'm black. You know what I mean? Being black is not helping my case. They're like, oh, somebody got shot at Dockweiler a couple months ago. It had nothing to do with me. It was like some motorcycle gang that was black. I know some of the Harley dudes, some of the OGs, but it's like they just automatically group all that together. They're like, oh wait, somebody got shot.
Niggas,
exactly.
Niggas.
That's what I'm saying. They're like niggas. So it's just like, you know, so like we can only do so much.
If you were white, you think it would be.
They're enforcing it on everybody now because I called them on it because they were selectively enforcing me on it. You know what I mean?
Got you. So excited.
And my whole thing that I've been saying is like, bro, we're just gathering at the beach like anybody else. Like on any given day of the week, it's gonna be exactly body was found in Malibu. Don't put that on me. But
shit, right.
Any given day of the week up at Malibu at that same beach, it's a 1,000, 2,000 white people out there on any given day of the week. So it's like, to me, my whole shit has been just like, how come when we all show up, it's a gathering now? You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, what constitutes a gathering? You know what I mean? Like, any given day, and that's what I tell them because they're like, oh, well, we can't have 3,000, 4,000 people on the beach. And I'm like, well, okay, well, how many people is the beach designed to accommodate?
Right.
And I'm like, exactly. So I'm like, what? That's why I'm saying the no amplified sound is the only little thing they can kind of try to poke at me to keep me from doing this. Because I'm like, bro, niggas can come to the beach.
Yeah.
The end. You know what I mean? It's not. Bro, we're not within 500 feet of a residential area. Like I'm like, you know, I'm dancing through the hoops the best I can. But at the end of the day, the county has the power because they can just like when they cease and desisted me last time, I was like, fuck it, we showing up anyways, and we showed up, and they just closed the gates off and was like, asking everybody who was showing up, you here for Ebony Beach Club? Turn around.
Damn. Yeah. And they know you are.
I was like, okay, what's the basis of which you're asking who is here for Ebony Beach Club? Like, you know what I mean? If Karen drive up, are you asking her that? Like, you know what I mean? So y'all can't just be discriminating against our people who are showing up to a public beach, a state beach, you know what I mean? So I brought all that to their attention. Like I've been having to like meet with the like board of supervisors and talking to some of the higher ups in the county. But bro, I don't know nothing. I don't formally don't know anything about this. Like I've been having to learn all this as I go about the way that these systems work and then pointing out the codes and making sure that like I'm on my P's and Q's because they on there with their attorney and their policy writers and they just like pulling my card in those meetings and I'm showing up dolo like but regardless anyways we don't get back to the fun shit. I'm not worried about it. I think like people like probably like damn when's the next shit and I'm like man we're working on it. It's been free. People don't donate. So like I don't make money off of doing Ebony Beach Club. Like I've just been up to this point. I think at some point it will become that. But like as it stands, I'm like, no, I gotta reorganize this shit and re-strategize it, and I'm gonna take my time doing that. There's no rush.
I love it, man. We appreciate you, and we're behind you, bro. I really feel like you are literally one of the. You've seen the tastemakers list. I think you're like changing the landscape of LA's.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, bro.
Some people got mad about that shit.
Why?
I was reading the comments like niggas was in there pissed off, like y'all ain't show love to my nigga. Da da da.
No, I see some people
in the city on lock. I'm like, bro.
I'm new to this like media personality game. At some point, I'm gonna start name dropping niggas because I was watching a couple niggas like nigga, I don't even know you, nigga. Like, who are you? But that's here there, bro. Like, and it's niggas. The thing that makes me mad about that though is like it's niggas who again, the list was for people who are pushing the culture forward, not bringing a bunch of random females and niggas to stand in a group and look at each other and pop liquor bottles and charge niggas.
Exactly. Nah, you were on the nose with it, bro. And like, cool. What was cool about it from your perspective is that like you could actually host that conversation. Like at the end of the day, like when I was seeing people in the comments, like if I was a random motherfucker, I would have commented on there and be like, bro, the person who made this post is a random nigga. Like, who made you the mayor, bro? Like, respect. Who made you the mayor? And why are motherfuckers in here mad about one nigga's opinion? But that's what I'm saying. It proves the power. Like, okay, maybe you are the guy to moderate this conversation and take it further. You know what I mean? Like when you think about the Grammys, I'm like, who the fuck are the motherfuckers voting? Like I get it, Quincy Jones in there and like some OGs, like the Isley Brothers probably up in there.
Still, like, what the fuck?
But I'm like, bro, but they over here voting on the best hip hop album. They don't care about hip hop right now. Yeah. So it's like, if we're basing this on the motherfuckers in the Grammy Academy, like let's base it on the opinion of the people. You know what I mean? And like either way it goes, somebody just has to host the conversation so the people can have their opinion. That's the whole point.
That's all
I think the way you played it was actually really genius making that list, and that's why I said you should keep making them because people are just gonna for some reason be like they don't even care. Like people don't care about the source of the information, bro. Like this shit can literally be made by anybody, and if it's typed into a post, people will look at it like it really is real, bro, or it means something.
And that's the craziest part. It's like, yo, I made this shit in my room on Canva, bro. Like, what you talking about?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, but it doesn't matter. Like, it literally doesn't matter. You want to know why it doesn't matter? Because niggas do not care, bro. Like, motherfuckers not even pay attention like that. Like, people are just so, like, quick and they're just scrolling and they're looking at the shit. Like, you can honestly fool people into believing a lot of bullshit. Like, if you just post it on the Shade Room enough times, like,
no, you can't.
On your own page, fuck it.
So one of the things is like funny, even thinking about this landscape of like the world and the media is like, and I'm not gonna use that example, or I will use the example. Fuck it. They're like, yo, a man was found in a barrel in Malibu. Mm-hmm. Nobody saw that shit, at least from our perspective. But because it was posted, we're like, this happened. And
this happened.
Do we really know?
100% certainty. Like, there's no auditing process on any information that is out there anymore, bro. Like, it's literally like the same thing with the submarine shit. Like, 6 men died in the submarine. Like, bro, where's the picture of them getting in the submarine? Like, bro, if I was about to go on a submarine, I don't care how many times I went on it. I'm about to take a pic when I go up in there like this. Like,
cameras, all that. Like,
you know what I mean? Bro. So I'm like, we don't even have no confirmation that shit actually happened. Like that, but that to me, again, just proves the point of what I'm saying. And to tie it back to like you making a like most influential list and people believing it and arguing under it, I'm like, bro, y'all are arguing about something that's not even real. Like, this shit is not even real. Like, who are you, bro? Like, who is this? Who mans this? That's the
No, that
funny part
sounds
about
fucking
this shit.
true. Okay, look, I pretty much think I got one more question. And I honestly wanted to know how you pulled this off. I didn't know if it was organic or if you pulled this shit off. And I want you to be honest.
It was organic.
Yeah, I was saying, you know what I'm gonna say you think it's organic. Bro, you got Lil Wayne to wear one of your fucking hats, bro.
Oh yeah, nah, that was crazy.
Like,
that was really cool.
Did somebody send you that? Explain that moment. That's legendary, dude.
I mean, I wasn't there for that. I wasn't present, but I was at the X Games the day before. I knew Lil Wayne was there, but this lady who I met in Malibu, she's super cool. It was like some surf adjacent shit basically, and she like styles for Lil Wayne. And so she had hit me up and was like, yo, like Wayne is like shooting some magazine cover and like I wanted to like get him in some Ebony Beach Club stuff, and I told him about it, and like she was like, and I was like, all right, for sure. So I just like gave him like a jacket and a hat and a shirt and like I don't know, like a bandana or some shit. And then like I just never heard anything, and I was like, all right, cool. I dropped it off and like shit, never heard nothing for like a good, what was that, maybe a month and 2 months ago or so. And then just randomly he was wearing it, so I was like, oh, what the fuck? When I like somebody sent me, the homie Salema sent me the picture. So I was like, wow, Lil Wayne is wearing my hat at the X Games. Like, that's a good place to wear it, too. Like, that was a great place. But I was just like, and so I sent it to the lady who had, like, got it to him or whatever. And I was like, yo, check this shit out. I was like, I just sent it to her and was like, yo, appreciate it. And she was like, oh, shit, he wore it. Like, she was like, oh, dang. Well, like, he must have liked it. He just put it on. I didn't put it on him. I'm like, oh, that's tight.
That's hard. That's hard. That feels good. That feels good.
I thought that was dope. Yeah, that was, like, the first time, like, somebody, like, that iconic just like wore it. So I'm like, that's cool. I'll take it. I'm about to go buy me some truck fit now. You already know. I'm about to rock that truck fit.
I love it, man. That's all I got. If you got any parting thoughts, man, feel free to give them. I will say I definitely appreciate you. Even like the fact that like literally on some, I mean, I think I'm even older than you, which is weird. But just being a young nigga, I feel like you were a part of some of the shit that kept me hella creative, you know what I mean? And so definitely want to say I appreciate that because like there's songs, nigga, that you're on that you created that like are take me back to like women I dealt with, you know what I'm saying? Like you're a part of my like my journey, nigga. So
that's cool. I appreciate that, bro.
Appreciate that. I appreciate the spirit that you are. And hope, you know, one day we'll be able to do a sit down one of these, bro, and we'll just continue to grow and look back and be like, yo, when we were 20,
you gotta start filming these joints or doing an actual like podcast and shit. Like, why not?
Yeah. That's the goal. We want to start. This is gonna go up on YouTube, but eventually we want to get the camera shebang and like really do it. We're just building up the kind of.
Don't even say eventually, bro. Just be like by November.
I think you're right.
Say a day,
just do it. Yeah, put a date on it.
If you literally said who got fucking podcast set up on your page right now, somebody will hit you.
You're right.
Yeah,
I actually have to.
Don't waste time. You know, I mean, I know the world don't need that many more podcasts or whatever. Like niggas be saying that, but like, whatever. It's a stepping stone at least.
No, you're right. I like your way your approach to shit. Like, bro, just do it and fuck the results. Like, do it.
The results, bro. Who cares? Like, literally, like 10 people might listen. Like, there's 17 people on here right now. Like if we had some big ass titties on the screen, there'd be like 170 people. Like, we don't. No, we just over here.
But I enjoy the conversation.
Two random niggas dropping down. You listened. If you tuned in for 2 seconds and heard some shit you needed to hear, it was meant for you. That's it.
My dog, man. I appreciate it, bro. I'm gonna let you go. I'll tap in with you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, man.
I'll let me, bro. Peace. Thanks for bringing me on here.
Easy.
Later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Brick. I rock with that dude a lot, man. I like his spirit. It's crazy because fundamentally he is like, at least perception-wise, he's the exact opposite of like what I am, which is like ego. And like he seems to operate completely like not out of that. So I could definitely appreciate him. I think I'm tapped out, man. I don't know. Should I keep streaming? I don't know. I think I'm done. I'm starting to like these though. That's episode 2, man. Our Suburban Town Hall. We usually do these on Monday and Thursday, but Brick couldn't do tomorrow, so he was like, yo, let's hop on today. So we just did it. I really like the structure we had. Suburban Wifey coming in with some trending topics. And so I think we'll continue to buff it out that way. Appreciate every single one of you guys sticking through it. If you're here right now, this is like literally the beginning. Y'all see the fucking cheap ass setup with a fucking thing in the back. Like, this is going to continue to grow over the months and years. And as I turn myself into a household speaking name, you guys will be a part of the journey. So I appreciate all of you guys. If you see me out in LA this weekend, tell me what's up. It's all love. If we got beef, let's duke it out. Scottie out, man. I'll see y'all on Monday. We out of here.